everybody. Good afternoon. As soon as we hear from on top, we'll hear two rings. Once we hear the two rings, we'll ease out here nice and slow and head for the top up there then. Meanwhile, we can talk. Actually, this carving actually covers 3 acres of land. It's 190 and 42 feet deep into the mountain. So when you see the traveler, generally his horse, pictures putting 40 school buses on the back of his horse. Give you an idea how the depth is up there now. Now, the second carver worked about 1929. At that point, there was no money left in the association. The contract ran out, so the carving is set dormant until 1964. Nothing was done with it. Well, in 1958, the state of Georgia decided to buy the land back. You notice I said buy it back, because they gave away in 1822 in a land grant program. But they had to get 3 things. They had to get a new artist and a carver, and also, more important, you got the very first one of these. So the first one of these was built and opened up in 1962. That's down the way. Who had invented the thermo flames, gas flame torches. Was able to cut the rock with flames and heat it and chip it out much faster than the old process of doing it. So it was dedicated in 1970, really finished up in 1972 in there. Now the rock itself is 825 feet high. This is the largest piece of granite in the entire world above ground. If you walk around it, it's 5.5 miles. But you're only going to see 1/10 of the rock. That's all that's visible. The rest is 3.5 miles straight down to the earth, with long fingers running out a lot of different directions. And anybody that lives in this area knows that's very shallow, a lot of areas in there. Anyways, and it just didn't happen overnight. This is 300 million years in the making to get us where we're at today. About every 100,000 years, we gain an inch, just do the erosion around the base on the mountain there. And I'm about ready to listen to you guys for about 2 seconds. Now this is the only thrill ride we actually have in the entire park. You guys got to experience it there. As we go to the docking area here, we'll probably bump a little bit going, and we usually do. Again, these are just suspended on a cable. But what you're going to do is you're going to exit to my back side here, and then you're going right to the double doors. At the end of the hallway, there's 6 nice graphic designs that's going to show you how this all started, the process it went through. A simple thing is you had the African continent here, you had the North American continent here, and a piece of land in between. As they grew and merged, they sucked the other one down to the ocean. Eventually, it came back up in a different area. And that's what you're going to see in those diagrams. Now you go to the middle of the mountain, you'll be able to walk out on the mountain itself. It's all fenced in except for the hiking area, so it's very safe. The back side's an observation deck, and there's a snack bar. These are basically going to run about every 15 minutes to stay up as long as you want. Whatever one's available to back down, take that one down. So enjoy your time. about this car. These cars were new in 1996. And the reason for that was we hosted 3 of the Olympics projects here at Stone Mountain Park. We had the tennis, the cycling, on the art. So these are brand new. They came about 94 and they started to be regular, while the old one was still running in that. So these are going to go down actually in January, February. Probably should be done this year's up with them. Now, the 3 events we had. Everybody doesn't think Stone Mountain has a thrill ride. I mean, this you got it right here. Now, I mentioned the tennis. The big white building you see, you're right over there, and there's apartments you see down there. Well, that big white building was where these tennis courts were at, and the other building was where the cyclorama was. Well, today that's an Amazon distribution center and retirement center over there. So things have changed around here this year. Now, down the right-hand corner of your car, looking down there's a little island projected out in the lake with a walkway going to it. At the end of that island is a wooden tower. That is the largest Caroline bell tower in the world. 732 bells. That was a gift to us in 1965 by the Coca-Cola Company, which is based here in Atlanta. After it came down the World's Fair in 1964. However, they could not be erected about 1980 because the lakes weren't built yet. The lakes started to be built in 74 and finished in 78 in here. Now, every Saturday and Sunday for the next almost 43 years, they didn't play a 2-hour concert every Saturday, every Sunday. All this stuff you see didn't exist in those days. That was one of the main attractions for years and years. All these open fields, a lot of big family activities were going on. Well, they disappeared here about 2012 or 13 because the movie studios have discovered Stone Mountain. There's not a day go by. I'm surprised there may be some of them not shooting stuff today out here. Any given day we got 2 or 3 studios that are shooting segments programs for pay TVs, or take one of our parking lots for 4 months and all the regular set. Like I said, I mentioned these were new in 96. The original one is that building over there, which had to be done in 1962 after the state bought the land back in 58. So that was 1962. Now, something else here in America happened in 1962. The first cartoon came out that had a family that lived in space, called the Jetsons. Architecturally, their house is designed just like that building right there is. And I keep kidding people because I thought she was about 435. Rosie, the maid, was robotic, was so efficient, she's not that way anymore. She had kept me a martini here on time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Right next to the right. Continue your left. You're going to go through the building and out that side. Now, if you want to get a good view of the car just by itself or a photograph, go up that trail and over there about 3-4 feet and be looking straight at it. Nothing in front of you.
We have to show the Christmas.
Hello everyone, and welcome aboard the Rockline Railroad. My name is Ladesha, and I'm going to be your conductor for this trip today. If you're wondering where this voice is coming from, you can just pay attention to the very back of the train, and you'll see me waving at you back here. Hello. As we get going, I'm just going to start us off with a couple of quick and simple rules about the train.
Well, I'll present to you black. And it goes just a little something like this. Long time ago, far away place, there was this hillside, you see. And on this hillside, there was some sheep. And I'll
Alright, and it looks like we are slowly but surely pulling back into Memorial Lawn, which marks the end point in our journey. As we pull back in, please feel free to take plenty of pictures and videos, but just remember to remain seated as we will not be making a stop here at Memorial Lawn. Myself and the rest of the train crew, it has truly been a pleasure having you all ride with us here along the Rockline Railroad. Once again, as we pull back into the depot, please be advised that we will have a conductor coming to open the train gates for you. Please, under no circumstances, open any train gates yourself.
No, like, what kind of glue?
Maybe cutting the bulbs out. Yeah. Kept getting emails from them. I was like,